No, certainly not the first half. Because we started very good against Norwich, I thought. So I have analyzed it. But now we didn't dare to play our football, what we can. And I have analyzed that as consequence of the circumstances, the pressure that you have to cope with as a player group, as an individual player. Because of course we give also a bad goal away. The first goal was a bad goal, of course. But I think the main reason is that we could not cope with the circumstances and that we not play our way of football, what we can. And in the second half, in half time, I have said that to my players. And we had nothing to lose, and then you can cope better with that. And that you have seen in the second half, but it was not good enough.
Because of you talk about the pressure that the players are under, there was a bit of surprise in this room that Rooney didn't start, just because he's so experienced at every situation. Was it a difficult decision to not start with him?
It is always a difficult decision to put your captain out of the team. But we are always making a game plan, and then we are comparing players with each other, and that we are doing every week.
How did he?
And then we have decided to put him on the bench.
Isn't getting the players to cope with the pressure your job, the manager's job? Isn't it the manager's job to actually prepare the players to cope with occasions?
Yes, of course.
So have you failed at your job today?
You can say that. When you want to say that, you can say that. But I don't think that a manager can avoid the pressure in the environment. And of course I do my utmost best to find solutions to cope with the pressure. But at the end my players have to do that by themselves. And I help them with them, and then you can say, okay, then you have failed. Yeah, you can say that. But I don't think that it is like that.
Louis, how did Wayne react to when you told him it's obviously a big game and he must have been disappointed at the decision?
Like a very good professional. And I think that also is Wayne. That I have already told a lot of press conferences that he has a big contribution not only on the pitch but also off the pitch.
Louis, how much longer do you think you've got left in the job when you keep losing these games like this?
Yeah, that's the question. That's always the question, but I've said already also on television there's another situation because we lost the fourth match in a row, so there's again another situation. But I feel the support of everybody in the club.
Would you prefer it if Ed Woodward will come out and say that publicly that he does support you in your role now?
No, because for me it's much more important that people are saying that to me. And I'm not so interested in public sayings because of the saying. Do you understand what I mean?
Louis, do the conditions affect anything?
It is not so easy, of course, but it is also easy for a manager when he lose to say that. Of course, the players of Stoke City are more used to these circumstances. But I don't think that was a big influence. It was an influence, but not a big, because we have prepared the game also in this way.
Louis,
We gave a bad goal away. The first goal was, of course, a bad goal, and that influenced the game much more than everybody thinks. But yeah, what I said, I felt at the bench that my players didn't dare to play football, and that was different in the second half, and that you have seen.
Do you think Stoke's players did dare to play football?
Hmm?
Do you think Stoke players did dare to play football?
Yeah. That they play the ball, control the ball, they keep the ball when they want, and they lost the ball also. But that is also when you dare to play football. But yeah, in the first half they could keep the ball. In the second half they couldn't keep the ball anymore. That was a big difference. But then we were already 2-0 behind.
Louis, you said the other day that